In the afterglow, lost myself in your ways. But now I just got What up, guys? Today we're going to be looking at a pretty rare piece of gear. There's not a lot of videos online about it. It's the Arifeild stereo compressor that I got here. It was made in Toronto, and there's only a few audio companies that have ever manufactured here. And this is a really great device of mastering quality with switchable transformers, where you can get the T1 sound, which is the Jensen steel transformers, or the Souter iron transformers for a little bit more of an aggressive tone. Anyways, let's take a listen to this compressor on a bunch of different sources and see what we think. All right, here we got the drum bus unaffected. Now let's hear the Arifeild drum bus. All right, engage transformer 2, Souter. Now back to the Jensen. Crank up the ratio. Dial back threshold. Fast release, slow attack, medium attack, fast attack, transformer 2, 4 ratio, slow attack, more threshold, crank. 8 ratio, Jensen's. Two to 1 ratio. Now we go middle position release. Here it kind of goes a little crazier with the gain reduction. Let's hear the Souters. Jensen's. You hear the difference in the kick for sure. Soft ratio and the Jensen's. Slow attack. Fast release. Higher ratio. That really brings out the room sound. All right, great. So now we've heard all those different settings on the Arifeild for the drum bus. Now let's take a look at the guitar bus. Let's take a listen to it dry. Now the Arifeild, one more time without. Now the Arifeild, a little more body and weight with the Arifeild. Here's the guitar bus without any compression. Now the Arifeild. On that clean section, it really brings out all the little details and quiet parts of the guitar, which is really nice. Okay, now let's take a listen to it on a vocal. Here we have this pop sounding vocal. All right, now let's take a listen to the Arifeild on a vocal. Here's a pop example. Here's without the Arifeild.
Ranger, if you want to get familiar, then you've got
Now with the Arifeild.
If you want to get familiar, then you've got make me laugh.
Let's hear it without now.
Ranger, if you wanna get familiar, then you've got.
Now with.
Ranger, if you wanna get familiar, then you've gotta make me laugh. I need to.
It's a very clean compressor, usually for mastering, and on the vocal it's a subtle difference, but you can hear a little bit of subtle smoothing. All right, now we're going to hear the Arifeild on the master bus. I'm going to turn it on and off, and we're going to hear the difference that it provides.
Hey, sexy stranger, if you wanna get familiar,
Here's it on,
then you've
then
gotta
off,
make me laugh. I need to know you're my type. Will
on,
you live up to the hype? Boy, you got.
off. Now this time when I turn it on, I'll use the other transformer.
I should wipe my. Hey, sexy stranger,
This is T2,
familiar, then you
now T1,
gotta make me laugh. I need to
T2,
know you're my type. Will you live up to the hype?
and T1.
Boy, you gotta make me laugh. I should wipe my expectations.
All right, thanks for tuning in. That's been my video on the Arifeild Liminator. It's a really transparent but fattening device. It sounds super hi-fi, and I love it. Thanks for a Toronto legend and a historic piece of gear for our Canadian music industry. Subscribe down below if you want to check out more content like this. I got lots of hardware versus plug-in videos and more. And if you want to work together, mixing and mastering, send me an email down below. Tommy Riot, out.
In the